He should have thrown a knee.
Did you watch the Chuck Liddell fight?
Just the end of it.
Yeah. Not good, right?
How old is he now?
50.
Damn.
Yeah.
So there's hope for me. Oh wait, he lost. Shit.
Well, you've never been knocked out the way he's been knocked out so many times.
I don't think I've ever been knocked out.
Not in the gym, not ever.
Flash knockdown. That's it.
Knockdown. Yeah.
I've had concussions and been knocked out from like falling in the rain and falling off a second floor landing when I was a kid.
Right.
But in fighting, I never.
Chuck's also, I think there was an issue with his style, because his style was so aggressive that people could just set, boom, and counter like Rashad Evans did with him. And so you're getting his momentum coming forward and the shot, and he would get flatlined.
He doesn't change.
No.
He doesn't
No.
evolve.
He had a style that was incredibly effective back in the day.
Yeah.
And I think he became married to that approach. You know, the approach that worked so well on Babalu, so well on Tito in the early fights. He was just a marauder. You could hit him in the face with a fucking crowbar and he would just spit metal out at you. He didn't give a fuck. He was so badass back in the day, and he relied on that so much.
I remember all the Mohawks.
Yeah, everybody.
The little kids.
Yeah,
with
they
all
all
the,
liked to wear mohawks back in the day. People were
Iceman.
getting Japanese symbols tattooed on their head because of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that style. Comes a certain point in time where you just can't do that anymore. You know.
I think I don't know. Like, it's a martial artist, you know, and artists evolve, and they're like, oh, well, let me try this new paint. Oh, let me try this new technique. Let me try this shading. Let me, start sculpting. Let me try. And I think with especially MMA, there's so much opportunity to evolve. Just add new nuances to you as an artist. I mean, I think that's what I love about it.
There certainly is, but one thing that does happen when guys try to add a lot of things, like say sometimes they'll try to say a wrestler will add a bunch of things to his repertoire, but then they stop with their wrestling practice. So then the wrestling is not as sharp, and so then when they go up against a really good wrestler, they falter, and then they don't have what brought them to the dance in the first place.
Yeah. But I think that's just looking at your opponent, what's in front of you, and also being honest with yourself. And like right now, I'm looking at getting back into fighting, and if I didn't feel the sharpness, I didn't feel the fire. And not just the fire, if I didn't physically feel the sharpness, if I didn't feel the reflexes, I'd have to be honest with myself and say, okay, don't do this.
Do you think that you would 100% be capable of being rational and objective about what you can do right now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I don't fight for participation awards. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, hey, but there's some UFC fighters that are like, I'm a UFC fighter.
Right.
Yay, I've made it. Like, that's not really making it. You're just another, say, I'm a world champion. I'm the best in the world. I'm a UFC fighter is like a participation medal, basically. Level.
It shows that you're a very high-level fighter. You're a very high-level professional fighter. Right, but in your eyes, you as a champion, that is what's important. You want to be the queen. You want to be the top of the hill.
We want to be the best of your best self.
Yes, your best self.
Yeah.